I don't know about y'all, but I've been feeling rather selfish lately and in the best way. I'm explaining why. So I don't know what it's been my water in the past 2 weeks, but I've been really prioritizing myself to the fullest extent. And I know we always hear, oh, like prioritize yourself, focus on yourself. But I haven't been saying that to myself. I haven't been reminding myself to do that. I've been just kind of doing it. Let's just say the past few weeks, I haven't been a team player in the best way. No regrets. Here's how. So the first thing I've been doing is like not replying when I don't want to. Those of us who are people pleasers kind of were like, oh, when I said that just now, it's because like we always feel the need to reply just so we don't make other people feel bad. And it's like, oh, I have to reply and like I'll leave it to the other person to like not reply to me. I'll leave the conversation open to them. If I don't want to reply, I don't have to. And it's not because I hate the other person, not because I'm mad about anything. I just don't feel like replying right now. I feel guilty for leaving people on red because it has such a negative stigma, but it's not a bad thing if we take away like negative stigma. It can be simply, oh, I saw it, I'm putting my phone down. Not because, ew, I hate this person. Like, I want them to see that I left them on red. The second thing I've been doing is really implementing the idea that no is a complete sentence. If I don't want to, I don't want to. So I've been saying no a lot the past couple of weeks and not feeling guilty about it. I don't know why, because typically I do feel bad about it. I'm always like, oh, I can't because, make an excuse as to why I can't do something when genuinely I just don't want to. But lately I've been like, I don't want to, regardless of how people will react. Because, we tend to people please in those aspects because people will react bad if like, oh, what do you mean you don't want to? I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Declining activities, declining doing something you just don't want to, being asked, someone's like, hey, can you do me a favor? No, I just don't want to because I just don't want to. No is a complete sentence, and it's okay to get backlash from people, but healthy people will respond okay to that. They'll be like, oh, okay, cool. But people who are unhealthy, per se, or, have a tough time accepting that, they're like, what do you mean you don't want to? How dare you not want to? Those are the people who have like people pleasing and codependency type of, stuff within them still. So they're gonna be like, whoa, how dare you not people please right now? How dare you not people please and do something that you don't want to do? How rude. No, because I said no and I don't want to. Doesn't mean I hate you. And the next thing I've been doing is simply just doing whatever I want without caring about others' feelings. And what I mean by that, like say for example, I'm traveling out of the country soon. Cool, by myself. Even cooler. The first reaction, people were like, oh my God, like that's unsafe. Don't do that. Don't go. I'm like, okay, you're gonna go with me? They're like, I can't right now. Okay, so am I supposed to stay in my room and not go because it's unsafe? Be safe when you solo travel. I'm very safe when I travel. I'm planning things out thoroughly. I've got a travel agent who's gonna organize the whole itinerary. It's like a whole thing. So I'm not just gonna like do out the country and just get myself like, in dangerous situations. So just hearing negative feedback on things I'm very excited about, I'm just like, keep it to yourself. It's one thing to be concerned. Like, it's one thing to say, hey, be safe. Please be safe. Rather than, you shouldn't do that. That's unsafe. You shouldn't do that. Why are you traveling by yourself? Because no one's going to spend money and leave work to come with me. So of course I'm going to go by myself. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not going to, like I referenced in my other videos, I'm not going to wait for others to live. So I've been just doing things regardless of how others feel about it because it's my life. It's our life. We can't let other people dictate how we feel and or what we do with our life. So the next thing I've been doing is kind of isolating myself from things and or people who make me feel uncomfortable, and that's what we're supposed to do. My people pleasing aspects have me trying to like hype myself up. It's like, okay, Isabel, you feel uncomfortable around them, but just be polite, be cordial. We're gonna still go to these events, we're gonna see these people, even if it makes us uncomfortable, because we have to go, we have to show face, we have to, we can't just not go to this person's event because they're counting on us. No, not anymore, especially because I've been doing a lot of inner child work lately. My inner child has been living during this little selfish era of mine. And when I say selfish, I mean, prioritizing yourself era, but prioritizing yourself era does not sound as cute and trendy as selfish girl era. My inner child has been loving this because I've never prioritized her before. And that's why a lot of us do inner child work, because we never prioritize our inner child throughout my time on this earth. Like, my inner child has been neglected. That's when I do like abandonment stuff and people pleasing, all that stuff. It's like, I never knew what any of that stuff meant before I went to inner child healing work. With me being selfish for myself and standing up for myself, saying no when I don't want to, not doing things that I don't want to, doing things regardless of how people feel about it, and me isolating myself from things that make me uncomfortable, I would say symbolically me standing up for her, me listening to how she feels, me prioritizing her, That's why I've been feeling so empowered this week by doing all my selfish, and I keep saying selfish because, I don't genuinely mean selfish, of course, but like prioritizing me has been me prioritizing her and finally letting her be heard because I've never prioritized her before. It doesn't even have to be isolation. It could be you like distancing yourself from certain people, not going to certain things that you don't want to go to, and like unhealthy people might be like, why are you switching up? Like you're switching up, like your energy's been different. Why do you want to hang around us? In a negative light rather than like healthier friendships and people might be like, oh, checking in, are you good? Like checking in to see rather than having a negative approach and be like, you're switching up on us. And that's also like once you do these things for yourself, prioritizing yourself, the true colors of those around you will start to show. So it's all just working in your favor, of course. Like when you prioritize yourself, everything really just work out and like, you know, act accordingly. So yeah, I know this might be a very short video and I've been loving short videos lately, but I've just been feeling the need to just prioritize myself because I've been doing inner child work and like really asking her questions, getting to know her, letting her just express herself. And so she's been expressing herself loud and clear. She doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to do this. She doesn't want to be around certain people, and I've been allowing it. And if you watch this, if you like this video, I hope it encourages you to like listen to your inner child and like really do what they kind of want to do. They are us, right? They are just the parts of ourselves that have been neglected, have been pushed away. They just want to be seen and heard. So once we start to shed light on them and what their needs are, it really allows us to become our most authentic selves. Because children are so authentic, so themselves. The sky is the limit. But when we become adults, we get watered down version of ourselves and sheltered and just different. Selfishness has really enlightened me into what I genuinely like, genuinely want to do, rather than just doing things that other people want me to do, or doing things I think I should do for societal standards. So it's really helped me get to know myself a lot better, practicing these selfish, aka prioritizing yourself activities without even. This is a little reflection. I wasn't even planning on doing this video. I woke up and I was like, I've been mad selfish and I've been liking it. Let me share it with my community. So yeah, let me know what you think about this idea. I know it's always, there's a whole era, there's a whole trend about it. Like, oh, selfish cry era. But like, I meant this one in like prioritizing myself, prioritizing my inner child. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.